and welcome to another edition of In the Kitchen with KK, where I love sharing healthy goodies, life-enhancing tips, inspiring and empowering you to heal and nourish yourself and your family, creating a healthier, sexier, more vibrant you. Being in control of your health, yeah, it starts right here in the kitchen. So being in tune with the energetic shifts of each season helps us to stay in the flow with nature. And that's been done for centuries, all the way back to the time of Hippocrates. So traditional Chinese medicine also utilizes this technique and high vibrating, dense nutrient foods. That's what I concentrate on. I'm a certified integrative health coach and hormone health specialist, and I love helping my clients to take back the control of this amazing biocomputer that we have of a body so that it can be reset, and it just works better once it's cleaned out. So let's find out what's happening in this session. Hey everyone, we're here to talk about the summer season and how that relates to the health. The summer, of course, is everyone's favorite time of the year. We're coming out and seasonally shifting. June 21st, the summer solstice starts this shift for the next 3 months, and we're coming out of the spring season, which rules the liver and gallbladder. We're going into a yang, fire energy, and the seasonal shift is about growing and ripening. Plants are growing and ripening, and things in your life that you started in the spring are now growing and ripening. So astrologically, this relates to the signs of Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Going from Cancer, this is about nurturing and feeding and growing and making emotionally secure. It rules the stomach. Going into Leo, which is a time of our creative self-expression, being in full fire. It's about having sustained enthusiasm for something, and it rules the heart specifically. Then we shift into Virgo. This is a time when we are assimilating. It rules our small intestine. This is about editing and making better what we've created so we can bring it to the market in the fall. Isn't that exciting? So yes, the heart is exuberant during the summer season. The kidneys are a little weaker. The kidneys are ruled by the winter. So we do want to make sure that we're getting enough foods and hydration to keep the kidneys working well. And if they're not, any buildup of fluid in the body helps to put out the fire of the heart. So we do talk about natural diuretics during the summer, and we have some over here, specifically celery. Parsley is also another really great one. But, and it makes us feel sluggish. So we have to really worry about these things, honestly, in very humid climates like down here in South Florida. So I do coach my clients on some of those. And the natural diuretics, like I said, were parsley, cucumber, celery juice. Those are all really excellent. So the summer with the heart, this is a time to get outside and connect with nature, because the heart energy, the heart is the only organ in the body that energetically connects to the vibration of nature. That's why they call it ecotherapy. That's why we're out in nature. We actually feel more calm. It is our natural stress reducer. So joy is the emotion. Joy is what we're trying to bring forth. Happiness, activity, stuff with friends. So joy is in your own pocket. Your own happiness is in your own hands. So getting out and connecting with others and doing things that bring you joy are excellent for this summer season. It's also all about the heart chakra, and the heart chakra sits here. It is the gateway to the higher mind and then the lower chakras. And we can do some things like certain yoga moves that help to open up the heart, and you can look into that, but that's excellent. So what we're going to talk about are actually 6 different ways that we can enhance our experience and being in flow with the summer season. And one of those is to spend time outside. We just hit upon that nature, being in nature, being in parks, any wooded areas because of the trees, playing with, getting out in the garden, doing flowers, having natural, being in nature around having picnics with your friends, And this all helps to bring calmness to the body. So that's number one. Number two is doing things that increase your joy and feed your heart energy. Now that's going to be personal to all of you, but this also resonates with your creative self-expression. So what is that brings you joy? So these are, a lot of times, they're activities with other people, because loneliness is no fun, and it is very dangerous right now. In fact, it is one of the health problems that we have, too much loneliness going on. So we want to feed that heart energy about being adventurous, travel, having picnics, having outdoor barbecues, being social, going to outdoor concerts, eating outside, going to the beach at night to watch the sunset, going for a grounding walk. All of those things can help to build that energy. Also doing creative projects. Maybe you like painting, or I always had a creative box when I was a child. That's because I am a Leo, and that was really important to me. So number three, we want to eat seasonal foods. Now I have a lot of them over here, and those seasonal foods, as in the winter, we want foods that warm us, like root vegetables and spices and heavier meats. In the summer, we need foods that are cooling. So when we're shifting away from red meats, we want to shift to lighter meats. And even marinating your meats really helps the body in the process of digestion, because in digestion, the heat, we need a lot of energy to digest the food. So marinating your chicken overnight is really helpful, going to lighter meats like fishes, but then also visiting your local farm stands, so you're getting things that are organic and things that are grown during the season, and balancing the heat of the summer. Here's a few of them. Obviously, cucumbers are naturally cooling to the body. I already mentioned celery is excellent, and it's a really great natural diuretic. Beets are definitely one of your favorites for the heart, as the nitrates in there form a natural vasodilator. We have peaches. These are naturally cooling, and apples high in pectin, so we have some great soluble fiber. Any of the berries, blueberries, of course, organic, they're delicious. And pineapple is excellent to do pineapple. You can do skewers, putting pineapple on there. The bromelain in here is an excellent natural anti-inflammatory, and it also helps you in digesting the meat, so that's important. And we have the big one here, watermelon. So yes, watermelon is loaded, super hydrating, and loaded with lycopene and also potassium that's going to help out your kidneys. So all of these things, even citrus, these are all great foods for the summer. Number four is your body clock. So our body clocks are going to be off a little bit, because we're going to be awake a little bit earlier. We're going to go to bed a little bit later. We might even feel like taking a nap in a nice hammock in the breeze late in the afternoon around siesta time. So that's okay during the summer, because you might want to stay up a little bit later and go adventuring. So 5 is to eat in moderation. I'm all about intermittent fasting, but eating in moderation helps to avoid indigestion. Too many salads and foods like that can somehow create indigestion and diarrhea in the body, but staying away from things that are acidic to greasy, fried red meats, those are a little irritating, especially in the summer. And of course, I cook completely non-inflammatory, so a lot of those things I generally already stay away from. Number 6 is getting adequate exercise. Yeah, this is a time for movement. It's natural to get outside, but you want to move to keep your circulatory system going. That feeds the heart, and it keeps your lymphatic fluid from getting stagnant, and that's really important, but it also helps your digestion and help burning off the energy. We've got humidity outside, so we're always looking at balancing our spleen and our kidney energy to make sure that the water keeps flowing. Those are 2 of our organs that deal with the water balance in the body. And again, I had mentioned celery as a great natural diuretic. Hot yoga is actually really good. I find it really therapeutic in the summer, because you can get out a lot of water that your body might not be able to deal with, because it's dealing with humidity outside, so it's having to work hard to stay in balance there. And of course, watermelon is excellent for after hot yoga to stay hydrated. So those are some of the tips for the summer. Stay tuned to our next video where I'm going to be making a watermelon recipe that's part of the heart healing recipes that I have and perfect for the summer season. So thank you for tuning in. And you can reach out to me at kk@inthekitchenwithkk.com for your free complimentary questions or coaching session. Make it a great day. Remember to get in the kitchen.